I decided to bring my best friend in and have a girl talk.
It's girl
mimosa video. Cheers. So I posted on Instagram. It was basically telling you guys to comment any topics or any questions you guys had, and we was going to answer them. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to answer all of your questions, so we're not going to elaborate too much on each question, but we can answer them. So the first question is, how do you feel about girls shooting their shot?
I feel like it's okay for girls to shoot their shot if you're confident in yourself, if you trust your vibe. I'm a person, I'll shoot my shot. Like, if I'm really interested in a guy, if I want to talk to a guy, and sometimes I can come off as intimidating, so I'll shoot my shot. But not in a way where I look thirsty, or not in a way where I'm like begging for this guy to talk to me. Like, I'll do little things, and like, you know, the conversation will like stir up, and then once the conversation stirs up, it's like, all right, like, now it's on you.
So you feel like you could be a little aggressive sometimes?
Yes, I feel like I come off really intimidating because I'm a person that's like really sure of themselves. So like, I'm like super direct. I feel like sometimes I give that off. So yeah, but besides that, I'm not scared to shoot my shot.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I like that I'm like an old school girl at heart. Like, I don't believe in shooting my shot. It's like, I just feel like there's certain things that a guy should do, and I feel like as a woman I shouldn't go seeking. I just feel like when you do go seeking, sometimes I may be wrong, but I feel like sometimes the willingness to do his job as a man won't be as out there because of the fact that you came to him and he didn't have to really come and work for you. So that's how I feel on shooting a shot. I don't do it. I've never done it. I may.
I agree. I just feel like I'm gonna shoot my shot to like open the door, because there's a lot of guys that probably want to talk to me but that won't, because they just feel like I'm not about to rate this girl.
That's true.
And maybe it's them not wanting to rate me because they feel like they're not good enough, or like they're shy, or whatever the case may be.
Like the female could be mean.
Yeah, like they may get that from my page, but like, I'm really a cool ass girl. Like, hit me up, it's okay. Not right now, I'm just saying in general.
So she thinks it's okay. I think that no. Okay, get into the bag. You have to get to the bag. Yeah. You have to stay in your bag. That's just it.
Get the bag, stay in the bag.
That's it.
Secure the bag, save the bag, multiply the bag. I'm becoming more structured with the money.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like
mix it up. Drink it.
I feel like it depends on what space you at in life. Like, before, you want to party and BS and buy stuff that's unnecessary, and then you get into a space like where I am right now. I want a lot more for my future. I want to do a lot more. I want to travel more. I want to own my own shit, like clothes and designer stuff, and going out every single day. Like,
it can wait.
It can wait. Like, you're not gonna miss out on nothing. All the designer stuff, all of the like, sometimes I even skip out on getting my hair done. Like, I'm gonna have to rock a bun for another 2 weeks because I have a certain amount of money I need to save by this date. It is what it is. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
So I feel like getting to the bag is making sure that, like, no matter what, you secure it.
But like, I've always been pretty good with saving. In the past few months, I've been spending my little money on my little items or whatever. But I feel like it's really important to have your own bag, especially if you want to meet a guy that has it. You can't come to him with nothing on the table either, because guys don't like bum females.
Yeah, they don't.
So you gotta have your own. Not saying that you gotta come with all your shit together, but have your money.
The best way to secure your bag is having goals. You can't secure a bag with no goals.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know what you want to do with your money. If you don't know what you're gonna do with your money, you're gonna end up spending it on stuff that you don't need to spend it on.
I have a vision board as my screensaver of what, like, I want my apartment to look like, the car I want. Every day I open my phone, I look at it. So it's just a reminder of what you're working towards. Next is self-love. You're gonna drink.
I love myself.
It takes some time.
You know?
Self-love is not something that happens overnight. I still am not 100% in love with myself, to be honest. So I feel like it just takes time. Like,
I suffer, well, not as much as I used to, but I suffered from body dysmorphia, and I just always have been so insecure about my body, but not in a way where it was like I hated myself. It's just like, okay, Autumn, what do you need to do to get yourself in a space where you feel beautiful in your skin no matter what day it is? Because it'll be Monday and I'll feel like shit, but then Wednesday will pull up and I'll be like, you know what, girl, you look good, you fine, don't even worry about it. But like with body dysmorphia, it doesn't matter how much you do or how much you change it around, you still gonna find something wrong. Like, I still find stuff wrong. I feel like with self-love is just being 100% secure with yourself. I may be at like an 80%, like just being honest, I may be at an 80%. There's 20% sometimes I'm like, but I really feel like that 80% comes from how I trick my own mind.
Yeah, what you tell yourself is what you will manifest. So if you're looking at yourself and you're like, I hate my body, I hate my body, I hate my body, you will literally hate your body. But if you be like for me, I've always been very small. I've been the smallest out of all my friends. And I used to hate it. I used to be like, damn, like I don't got no titties, I don't got no ass, I look like a boy. But as time goes on, it's like, okay, this is kind of sexy. Like, okay, I love this little body. Like, you have to really tell yourself. And eventually, somewhere along the line, I just like started to like believe it. Like, it is true. Like, no matter if your body is bigger or if it's smaller, like, I guess for small women, it's like, damn, it's not seen as sexy in the public eye, but it's like, it is sexy. Like, there's Karuchi that's sexy. There's so many people that has your body size that is sexy. So I think you can look at people that look like you, that you admire, and it'll help you love you.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I feel like the problem is we go with what people think too much. At the end of the day, trends are gonna come. Yeah, like right now the curvy girl is in, so yeah, it's easy to be confident right now, me being more of a curvier girl, but at the end of the day, and next year in 2 days, it may be a slimmer girl, and I'm gonna sit here and start like trying to be slim. Like it's ridiculous. Like I feel like body trends and everything goes into you not loving yourself because you want to be what's trending, you want to be what's popping. By the end of the day, like, no, it's
all a journey. Like, but self-love is important. It takes time. Don't rush it. Don't be hard on yourself. If you look in the mirror, sometimes you find flaws. We all do. The prettiest girls have a list of insecurities about themselves. So the next question is tips on how to start putting yourself first and not feeling guilty when you have to say no.
This is something Shania will say. This is something I struggle with. I don't know how to say no, and I just overgive, like gifts, energy, everything. It just don't need to be given. So like I feel like now I'm in a space where I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like if it don't benefit me or if it doesn't feel good for me, I'm not doing it. No matter how much you give, a person is never gonna be 100% happy if they're 100% taker. Like, they're never gonna be happy.
I feel nothing. Some people, like my mom is like you. I think it's an Aquarius thing, because Pisces, not saying we're takers, but I know when to say no. I'd be like, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't even think about it. The answer is hell no. But I feel like for Aquarius, they be like, they'll give and give and give and give, and then they look like, damn, that person didn't do it for me. But and then it's like that's when you learn, like, you need to do it for you. You don't look at people to do for you because you'll be disappointed.
You played yourself. But one time, oh, Shania.
I'm sorry.
I'm
so lit. I'm gonna
be lit in a second. My eyes is getting low already.
I couldn't even see the liquor. That's how lit I was.
Pour that shit up. One thing about me and Shania, we play ourselves. Start drinking, and it's like we sipping and it's juice. Like we just sipping, we sipping. And then you realize, and like right now I'm realizing, like we kind of wilding. Like we gotta get through this video. Let me get some juice.
Oh, here you get a little bit. That's more than enough. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't see the camera.
Okay, I'll say no. I can't do it. Nope.
I feel like I've always been a person to say no.
Yeah, Shania's always been a person to say no. I feel like that's just who she is.
Yeah. I think it's also, in a sense, I'm very selfish. So I feel like if I think about something, even if my friends would be like, Shania, no. I'd be like, they be like, Shania, no. Like you don't have to be like that. You could say yes or you could try. My answer is no, because it's like if I'm an overthinker. So once I think about it, like if I gotta go home and I'm gonna think about this shit all night and tomorrow, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Agreed.
So it's kind of like putting yourself first. That's the best way to learn how to say no to people, is to put yourself and your feelings first. Yeah. If you're gonna go home and not gonna be happy about the decision you made, whether it's about a boy or whatever, spending money, anything, don't do it. Quick question. Meet the love of your life with no career, or have a bomb career with no love of your life?
A bomb career with no love of my life.
Okay, mine is meet the love of my life and have no career.
So you're gonna be broke in love?
They didn't say broke. They said no career. You could do a regular job and it could still make you money. You won't be
putting it like that. But I don't have to be broke in love. Then yes.
Yeah, but I feel like real love is hard to find. So if I find it and I have to give up certain things, I would do it.
Yeah.
Next question is how to avoid a situationship for the ones that don't know what a situationship is.
Oh gosh.
How do you avoid it?
You avoid it by being direct from day one.
Day one.
Like, I'm a person like Shania is.
Where you live?
Remember the situationship I was in?
Mm-hmm.
My situationship started when I was like in college, and it ended up going for years. Like, it was fun though.
I don't think I've ever been in a situationship.
A situationship is basically everything you do in a relationship with no title. Like, you still have like, you can put like 10 eggs in your basket, but you still got your extra 5 to 10 on the side, and you can still.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no.
I'm not doing that because that means they can have their extra 10 bags. No.
Yeah, I'm a little different. Like, for all my Aquarius people, you know we're very free spirited and we want to try and get into everything. The situationship for me was very beneficial. It was a lot of fun, but it ended terribly.
I feel like they all do.
It ends terribly because at the end of the day, after a while, like, even if a guy wants to front, depending on the type of girl you are, he starts to gain feelings for you. And Shania will tell you, like, this situationship got really, really bad because I had it in my head, like, all right, listen, like, this person's not gonna be my boyfriend. I don't want to be with him. Like, it's never gonna happen. And after a while, you start to flourish in front of their eyes. Because, like I said, I went from college to what? Like,
you were from college
22, 21.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 22, 21 with this person. So it's like, okay, she's flourishing, she's getting older, she's doing this, she's doing that. Like, maybe this is like a girlfriend potential. And then they start having these girlfriend talks with you. You like, bro, like, why are you trying to come out your... Right. I feel like the way to avoid a situationship is like go out with the person, meet the person, start to feel a vibe out, whether it's through text messaging, whether it's through a date, feel a vibe out. You know between the first and the third date if this person can be anything more than a boyfriend. And if you're a girl that wants a boyfriend only, like, I learned my lesson. I only want boyfriends. That's all I've ever been about. That situationship was BS. I would never do it again. But anyways, fill it out. And then if it feels like, you know what, this is actually a potential, I like what he's saying, I like how it feels, let me have this talk with him. Like, you know, like, how you feel about relationships? I feel like nowadays relationships come up in the first date.
That's how I feel when I'm going to my first date. You dating the baddest. Period. So this is what I need. I'm not going to give you all of me. I'm not going to give you, I'm big on sex. I don't feel like I've never had sex with somebody that wasn't my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm big on sex. I'm big on, like, all of that shit. Even energy, even time. Go to a first date. If I look at this guy and I'm like, I could see potential, I'm going to say to him, listen, I'm not the type of female to have fun. So either we're eventually going to build towards something, or let me know now so that I know how to move. Yeah. But I'm very open with what I want because I feel like guys are very open. Let me tell you something. When it comes to a man, he will look at you and be like, I'm in it for sex. So it's like, for a woman, sometimes you be scared to say it. No, say it. Yeah. When you realize how much power your pussy holds, you will go to a table like, listen, you're not getting this until I get all of this. And the man will be like, here you go.
Yeah, it's a guy's natural thing to chase. It's
I'm telling you.
They act like it's not, but it really is.
It really is.
Like, sorry fellas.
The ultimate power
is the woman. Like,
we have the power.
You don't, I was just talking to Shania about this the other day. Once you know your power as a woman, everything just starts to, like, pan out for you in the right ways. Yeah. So I feel like, to wrap that up, I feel like the best way out of a situationship is being direct,
honest,
straight up from when you start to feel like, okay, this is what I want to do. And also being okay with knowing that if that guy doesn't want to do that with you, you have to be able to bow out. Yeah. Because once you allow that, now you just have a trickling effect and he going to do what the fuck he want to do.
So speak up, say what you want, because at the end of the day, there'll be no confusion. Any advice for a virgin at 25 that has never been in a relationship? Wow. I held my virginity until I was 23.
Yeah.
23.
Yes.
So I feel like when it comes to this is the way I look at it, or this is the way I looked at it. I felt like I feel like my body is something that's special, and I feel like I'm only gonna give it to somebody that I feel like deserves it. And every guy I came across, whether it was high school, college, all these other things, none of them ever deserved it. Then I met a guy, I felt like he deserved it, until to this day I wouldn't take it back.
Yeah.
But it's like I had my view on the guy that I wanted to give it to give something special to, and that's exactly what I did. So I feel like, if you choosing to wait, that's fine. There was guys that I came across, I was like, I don't want to have sex with a virgin, I don't want to deal with a virgin. Okay, bye. And there was guys that was only in it because they wanted to be the guy to say, I got it. So I feel like once you
just fill it out,
set your standards, and I already knew the type of guy I wanted to be my virginity to, and when he came along, I gave it to him. Regardless of however, shit ends up in the long run, make sure that you're okay with the fact that you gave it to a person in the moment and they deserved it in that moment.
Yeah. So
that's what I did. Now I still look at it the same, but of course I'm not a virgin anymore. So I feel like if a person deserves it, they earn it, and I'm happy with them, I'm gonna give it to them.
Yeah,
that's how
I agree with that. And for me, I lost my virginity a little younger, and I feel like I always wanted it to be with someone that was my best friend, someone that I can trust, someone that I can have just be myself with. And God forbid we didn't end up being together, that I would just be okay with knowing that happened with that person, and I was in a safe space. Right. And I feel like I accomplished that.
Yeah, you did.
You being 25, whoever you are, you being 25 and having it this long, I feel like 25 is now year 5 is where you start really panning down on your 5-year plan. If you don't really have it by 30, so you can know where you want to be set at. I really feel like if you can, just hold on to it.
Hold it. And hold it.
Right, like we were talking about before, build on your self-love.
Work on yourself.
Secure your bag.
Secure that bag.
And any guy that comes with whatever to your table has to match your table. If that guy matches your table and he's 100% like, yeah, I have this, this, and this, you bring this, this, and this, we're a power couple, and y'all want to get married and whatever, that's the guy you lose it to.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. Before I was having sex, I was real, you not about it, you got to go. Yeah. I was real different than I am now. So
you carry yourself differently.
You have a power where you have no attachment to no man. You have no connection with no man. You can literally find the best man of them all and pick him. Like, out of all of them, I choose you. Mm-hmm. And you take him, and then if it's perfect, then it'll be as it's supposed to be. Yeah. But, like, there's no rush. Sex, it's really, I remember I used to rush. I used to talk to my friends about it, like, I want to have sex. There's no
we used to always tell her, like,
rush. There's no rush.
I mean,
it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's great. But it's not everything.
It's a beautiful experience, definitely. But it's blowing my mind.
At this point, wait, if you want to do it, I'm all for it. Yeah. But until you make a vision of how you want that man to be to deserve that special something. And if he's not like that, then don't just give it to anybody. So the next question is, sex on the first date, okay or too soon?
I feel like no, but I feel like sex on the first date is fine. At the end of the day, you can date a guy for 2, 3, 4 years, have sex with him, and he can still leave. Mm-hmm. If you have sex with the guy on the first date, it may be love at first sight, and it is what it is. I feel like you just need to stop going with society's standard and not look at it that way when it comes to sex. Sex is all about how you feel, the emotions, whatever. So, yeah, you putting your cookie on a time limit, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna work. Like, do what you feel. Like, if you go out with a guy and you vibe out and you end up sleeping with him, and it ends up being that, at the end of the day, you don't have anything bad to look at. Like, it's like, oh man, we shared that experience, we have fun, it is what it is. Like, I've never had sex with a guy on a first date.
Personally, I feel like with the last 2 people that I've been in a relationship with, that I shared myself with, I feel like I wait until, not a time limit, until I feel like you deserve it,
Yeah,
until I feel like the bond is there, until I feel like you know me, I know you. Like, it's a certain type of, if I'm with a guy and 3 months in or 2 months in, I don't feel the bond, you're still not getting it.
Yeah.
But if I'm with a guy and 2-3 months in, I feel like this man is here if I need him. I feel like this man has did so and so and so to prove it. I feel like this man is the first person to support me. If I feel like this man deserves it, I'm gonna give it to him. And it's like, I don't think a time limit can tell you that. So the next topic is falling out with the long-term friends.
Me and Shania have been friends since 5th grade, and we both agree, I feel like I can speak for both of us, if your vibe ain't right, if you're not a good friend, I don't care if you've been my friend since we were born, I don't care if we was born on the same table, we're not gonna be friends anymore. Like, especially us, like, we do fall short each other on our friendship, but it's a difference between falling short sometimes because we're human and you just being a bad friend. Some people don't respect you after a certain while. Like, you can be friends. Like, I'm just so appreciative that we're able to, like, have common respect for each other. Like, anyone that's not contributing to your happiness doesn't need to be around.
I think, honestly, this is how I feel. I feel like I've had all of my friends that I have now were all around from when I was young, except for one. There's one friend that I have now that's like my friend, and I just met her probably like 4 years ago. All of my friends is from high school. She's from middle school. Most of my other 2 best friends from middle school. The way I feel about it is, everybody grows. You go through stuff, and like, you may be going through a heartbreak, you may be losing parents, family members, whatever. You may need your space. You may not be able to be that good of a friend to the person as you were before. If you guys are both friends, there's no nasty energy. It's just a fallout.
Yeah.
And when it's
just
time, you come back. And I feel like it's okay. Like, there's nothing in a book that says you have to be friends with a person 365 days out of the year, and there's nothing that can go wrong. No, you don't, like, diminish your friendship in a way where y'all can never come back. You just separate and know that eventually you guys will come back together when it's better. Then that's it. But I feel like it's okay. Just like it's okay. Like, there's no manual when it comes to friendship.
We have to all know, because I'm getting better with this too. Just because you have history with someone doesn't mean they have to stay around. Like,
and that's true.
Quality over the history. Like, quality, it is what it is. Like,
some friends you can have around for 3 months and for a year, and they can show you more loyalty than people that you've had around for like 10 years. And there's people that you had around for years, but even if me and her fall out, which we have, you think about it and you'll be like,
this girl get on my damn nerves.
First of all,
but at the end of the day,
I'm a good friend.
At the end of the day,
it's always like, we're not speaking, but eventually we'll speak again, or we're taking our time, but we'll be back again. It's never I'm never fucking with her again. So
but it's been times I'm like, I'm not her friend, I'm not talking to her ever again, because I be so in my feelings, and then we speak again and it's like, I love her so much, and like, it was not that serious. Some stuff, like, life is too short. Some stuff is not that serious.
And
like,
I look at situations now, especially after this corona, I feel like people are dropping dead left and right. You be like, all right, me and this person had an argument. If I woke up tomorrow and got a text message saying that they was gone, would I be okay with the way it ended?
Yes.
And if the answer is no, then just fix it. Okay, so the next question is how to keep a relationship spicy. He's a freak.
Please don't put my business out there.
I need them to know, because he was doing a shoulder movement. I feel like that's freak movement. Like,
that could just be me getting into the moment. Why would you put my business out there?
I'm a freak.
I'm a free spirit. I'm with whatever. I want to do it all. I'm here for it all. I'm gonna try it all. Period. I feel like you just have to, like, I just feel like when you get in a relationship, you have to, like, depending on how you were raised and what's going around you, like, I feel like when you get in a relationship with somebody, you have to understand, like, you're trying to be this person's one and only, and that person's trying to be your one and only. What you lack, if it becomes too much of what you're lacking, that person is 100% right for getting up and going to find what makes them happy.
Right.
So you have to just be open to it. Like, if you're a girl, like, oh gosh, I hate talking like this. Jesus Christ. Anyways, if you a girl that don't want to give your boyfriend head or like do oral sex with your boyfriend, and if you're a guy that doesn't want to have oral sex with your girlfriend, you have to be okay with if she gets up and says, you know what, I'm trying to be sucked dry. You know what? On the boys' end, I'm trying to be sucked dry. I'm out of here.
But then that's iffy because sometimes you will suck a man dry to a desert and he will still find it from somebody else.
We spoke about that though. That's a part of your experience with that person. Like they just probably just don't vibe out with you no more. Okay. But if you're in a we're speaking about long-term relationships. Like you 2 years into this relationship with this person, 2-3 years into this relationship. You have to just be willing to compromise some things. Like, if that's what that person wants, either you're going to do it or you have to understand it's now a wonder in their mind that they want it done. Like, especially if they bring it up to you and you shut it down. Like, if I go to my man and I say, well, listen, like, I want to do this, and he'd be like, no, I'm not with that. It's like, okay. Now he has to sit there, hopefully, he sit there and be like, damn, like, either I have to do this or I have to be okay with knowing that that's something that in her lifetime she's never gonna get. Either she's gonna want to go and do it or she's gonna be okay with it.
I'm wilding for saying this. Let me drink a little bit. That's how I feel. I feel like when it comes to like my boyfriend, I'm the type of female that if you make me happy, I'm going to make sure you are ecstatic every night. So I feel like, I feel like when it comes to relationships and like how to keep it spicy, I feel like I'm very submissive. So my way of keeping it spicy is doing something that's like just like I know you like it, like I'm gonna give it to you, like oh, I'm gonna make sure that my lingerie is popping. I'm gonna make sure that I come home on some crazy shit one day. Like it's just like just making sure that you just making a person happy, but like spontaneously, like just doing random shit once and boom with that guy's like, damn, like she's really popping. Like this is really my girl. Like this is the treatment that I get, and nobody else gets it. So
I just want to be the girl. Like if something comes up, my man can be like, oh yeah, we did that.
I'm a little
more extreme than Shania.
You know,
we're not gonna get into fine details. I don't think. Well, maybe with the questions we will. We
may. Next question is: have you guys had a pregnancy scare? If so, story time. LOL.
Yes. That's what happens with sex.
When you're not having sex, when you having unprotected sex, every month is a pregnancy scare. Every month you may think you're pregnant, to be honest.
At the end of the day, we're not going to get into story time because we can have story time about this, but it can't be today. What I'm going to say is, for my ladies, if you and your guy is in a space where y'all want to have unprotected sex, you need to look into birth control. Yes. Or you need to have the if you're not into birth control and you like, you know, some girls are not into it, they don't want to do that, you need to talk to them about using protection and just keep it like that. But I disagree with the whole pull-out method. If it's meant, it's gonna happen no matter what day it is. What time
let it be so. Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm on birth control.
Me too.
And I'm not getting off of it.
Me neither.
Until I'm ready to have a child.
Yeah. And
I think when it comes to pregnancy scares, not for nothing, who the hell wants to be panicking every month? Like it's just so much.
And like it's just less.
It's crazy.
Birth control isn't really good for women's bodies.
It's
at
not.
the end of the day, especially black women. It's better than having to take Plan B once a month or every other week, because it's like, imagine a bomb being set in your uterus.
Yeah. And not for nothing, I feel like when it comes to birth control, it's kind of like, all right, I'm taking birth control. No, it's not good for me, but it's going to make sure that I'm not. Sometimes we have sex with men and we be like, damn, thank God I ain't get that baby. Woo! You really, it's kind of like a risk. When you have sex with a man unprotected, you may get pregnant, and if you don't believe in, you know, further steps, you may have that person's baby. Do you want to be stuck with this person for life? If the answer is no, get on birth control or have protected sex.
Yeah.
It's really not.
It has to be a mature conversation on both ends.
One or both of you own a vibrator.
You go first.
I had one, but I couldn't really get jiggy with it. So I don't use it no more. She got it for me, actually. She's a freak, so I know you got about 5. How many vibrators?
5?
How many? You got more than one. Yo, I'm drunk.
Yeah, pour some for both of us. I own 2. Damn.
I don't like them. No funny shit.
I feel like it depends. Like,
was I using it wrong?
I'm not gonna get into fine detail about my vibrators.
So there's the answer. She has 2. I had 1. Be bold or be broke?
Be bold or broke?
Give me a bold.
Put a fucking wig on.
Where do you guys see yourselves in 7 years?
Oh gosh, that question.
I see myself, my brands. I see Sincerely Naya being bigger than, way bigger than it is now. I see myself on commercials. I see myself like being seen in a bigger light than it is right now, not only on social media. I see myself having a huge house with a husband, getting ready to have kids. I see myself just loving myself fully, like really, really looking in the mirror every day and being happy with what I have. I see myself being an inspiration more than I am now for younger black girls that are growing up without maybe both parents or in the hood or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
That's how I see myself. How you see yourself?
7 years, I'm gonna be 32. Hopefully, I'm married or engaged and about to be married. I'm 100% more confident than I am now. I'm not confident, but definitely more confident because of everything else that comes with it. So my business booming.
Elon Lingerie.
Yes, Elon Lingerie booming. Hopefully that branching off into other things. I want to start another line. I'm not going to say what because I don't have time. But starting my other line, having more financial freedom. So I want to travel. I want to travel. Not just forcing alcohol.
We're going to drink this. The next question is, are you opposed to cosmetic surgery?
No.
I feel like if you want to fix something, we have one life, do it. Make sure that in the end you are happy with it and it's not a decision based on society or a man.
Yes. Period. That was perfect.
Damn, I'm good.
That was perfect.
Cheers to that, yeah.
That was perfect.
Drink that. Cheers. Do what makes you happy. Okay. The next question is, what are 5 potentials for a man?
Okay, so like our 5 things.
5 things that we require. 1, respect. I need a man to be respectful. Number 2, loyal. Because if you ask of me loyalty, I'm going to need you to give it to me as well. Yeah. Number 3, a provider. Not saying you got to be Diddy or somebody that has a crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
But I need to make sure that if I'm down and low, or if I need something, you will be there to give it to me. Number 4 is a personality. I love to have fun. I love all of that. And number 5, ambitious. I'm too career driven and too goal driven to date somebody that has nothing for themselves. You.
Those are good.
Thank you.
Those are good. I'm a little more shallow. So, my 5 things. So, I need to be comfortable, meaning like I need to know that me and you are friends. I can talk to you about anything. I can eat anything around you. I can say anything around you. As long as the respect is there, we're able to have a friendship. That's the only way I'm able to function with any guy. Like, if I don't have a friendship with you, it's not gonna work. Respect and loyalty, definitely. I feel like that goes hand in hand. Like, if you're loyal to me, you have respect for me, done.
Right.
I feel like I need a guy that is physically appealing, if that makes sense. Like, I want him to look good.
Oh, me too.
I want him to smell good. I want him to dress good. Like, I need that. I need to look at you like, because I'm not a girl that dates like pretty boys.
I am.
You dress nice, you smell good, your teeth look nice. Like, it's those things really mean a lot to me. That means you know how to clean up behind yourself. That means you know a good cologne. I'm a sucker for good cologne. That means you know a good cologne. And that means you know, like, about fashion. And, like, yeah, I'm into that. Oh, my God. I need to feel safe around you. I don't want to go somewhere and something happens and you don't know how to move. The ambition and you being educated. The bonus is I need you to be social.
To bring you into my crazy family home.
Yes.
And know that you will be mingling with everybody, and everybody will be like, I like him.
Yes.
Like, you end it off. I ask you a question, you ask me a question. Okay, so the number one question for you is...
I'm scared.
What's something you would tell your younger self?
To stop second guessing yourself. And the main thing is, life goes on.
What's my question?
There a moment where you were dating a guy or you had a friendship and it was like you had an epiphany where it was like, nah, this ain't it. And we want a little story.
Okay.
So give it a name. So
I'm not giving it a name.
Don't give the real name. I love these type of stories.
Okay. So I had a friend, her, that put me on with a guy. And he was he was so much fun. Oh my god. She put me on with a friend or whatever, with a person that she knew, and it was like I had just came out of college, and I was like a baby in a sense out of all my friends. Like I wasn't having sex. I didn't really I've never been in a real relationship, so I didn't really know. I just kind of like figured it out. I knew I kind of wanted to experiment. I knew I kind of wanted to just do more than I've done. So I started dating some guy, and he was so much fun. You guys, when I tell you that was the best summer of my life, but
it was so crazy. We both were in
the same relationship. We was in a situation. Okay, so I've been in a situation.
Mine was longer, but
mine had boundaries. Like it was like I was benefiting more, I felt like, in my situationship. But I caught myself
benefiting more as far as
I was getting more and I wasn't giving nothing.
Okay.
So with that situationship, it was more like he was like, he was more like just excited to be around me.
Yeah.
Because I'm the girl in my neighborhood or from the Harlem, the whole world. Where it was like, I don't know her, but I know her from so-and-so, or that's so-and-so's friend, and I want to know her.
I feel like we both like that.
Yeah, like it's like,
we don't be with the mixy.
Talking to the guy, whatever the case may be, and I caught myself really acting crazy over this one person, and it was like,
toxic.
It was toxic.
It was Shania's first toxic.
It was my first.
I'm sorry. Because
it was so much fun. It was like, yo, you really, and the guy was so like, he was one of a kind. Like, it was really like, I'm gonna apologize, I'm gonna take you out, I'm gonna do whatever makes you happy, but I'm still gonna do this that makes me happy.
Is he one of a kind for real? Because that sounds like every guy on earth.
He was one of a kind. So I feel like he was like so swept up in me and all of that other stuff, but it was things that I couldn't change about him, and I caught myself acting crazy, slapping phones and hands.
Yo, we had so many fucking crazy nights with this guy.
It was days where I would walk down. It was days I would walk on a block.
Just a disclaimer, if you watch this video, you still my bro. We can still hang out. We still friends. I don't care what you talking about.
It was days where I would walk on a block and I would chase into her gate just so that I could speak to the person.
Yo, like,
no funny shit. That taught me that I like guys that are, I don't give a fuck who's talking to me. If I see my girl, if I see the girl I like, I'm doing. I don't like guys that try to fake for their friends. He was very much so, that's my girl, or that's who I like. I don't care if you're telling me a story. When she comes down this block, I'm running down the block. I'm pulling up my pants and I'm running down the block. So it was one of those situationships, and it just taught me that, like, this is fun, but this is just not me. So I had to let that situationship go. But it was definitely,
me being the person I put her on, I apologize.
It's okay.
But it definitely made her a tougher cookie.
It did.
And a disclaimer, I told Shania plenty of times, yo, like, don't get it in your head that this is gonna be your man.
But I'm different. If I like you, I see a wedding. He taught me what it was like for a man to stop everything and make sure he was good. There was a time where I wasn't speaking to him. He came to my job and waited for me in the rain for me to get off of work. Like, it was things where it was like, this boy is doing too much, but then it's like, this boy is doing just enough to show me that I matter. It's not on no crazy, he's just being controlling. It's on some, I'm gonna let this girl know I care about her. It don't matter who thinks I'm crazy. If everybody knew on the block When I was walking down the block, he was running.
Everybody knew that you was his
was
little
it.
apple pie.
So I hope that you guys enjoyed our Q&A best friend girl talk mimosa edition video.
We lit. We finna go get another bottle.
I hope that you guys enjoyed it. We're probably gonna do this once a week or once every 2 weeks. You guys can just ask whatever questions you want to ask. You guys asked us amazing questions. You guys were honest and we loved it. It kept our video very spicy.
Yeah, it's a lot of spice in here. I hope I don't get in trouble later.
I'm definitely gonna get in trouble. But we love you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, Zor.